Hey guys, what is up? This is Lieslynne here and we're back with another video. Um, I don't know what got you into this video. Maybe you are part of my subscriber, or maybe this I haven't decided on the title of this video yet, but maybe it's the reason why it got you here. But first of all, I want to say that my name is Lieslynne, and I create content out of Pokemon Go or maybe Pokemon related. I haven't really decided on the direction of this channel yet, but today this video it's gonna be a bit different. It's gonna be about me speaking up about my mental health, and I don't really have the courage to. Maybe I'm being denial, but I don't really dare to name out all the condition because I think it's because of fear that pushed me behind. There are people who, because in the past, there are a lot of people who say I like to exaggerating stuff, and that word exaggerating always hits me in the mind, and it keeps on playing on flashback and repeat, and it hurts me somewhere really deep. So that's the reason why I don't really like to say terms, or I don't really like to say things. It kind of drags me behind into saying things the right way it is. But here goes. I'm gonna say that I have obsessive compulsive disorder. It's a mental health condition, and I had it when I was 7 years old. If I were to tell you the whole story of how I go through it, it's gonna be a long video, but I'm not gonna do that. And I actually found out this condition a few years ago, and not being aware and not knowing what is this is a nightmare. Trust me, because back then we don't have internet, and back then not a lot of people are talking about this stuff. I mean, nobody speak of this in school, or my teacher never told me about it. I never really know what the hell is that. But I do know I have mind ritual game, or a tradition or ritual things that I do in my mind that I need to do, like for example, counting stairs and all that. I do that all the time, and excessive washing. That is gonna lead me to a new, not really a new condition. I actually have it, but it leads to another nightmare of mine, which is gonna be one, nosophobia, and two, hypochondria. Nosophobia is a fear of diseases, and hypochondria is an abnormal anxiety towards a sensation or changes on your body. And this is where it all begins, because OCD for me is not just wanting to be everything in orderly and uniform. Maybe I'm not an extreme one that to that level. I mean, sometimes I keep my room messy and all that, although I like my room to be clean. And sometimes I just force myself to be lazy, because when it's become a strong obsessive, it's gonna make me extremely tired, and it just put me to a situation where I just want to kill myself. Yeah. I can laugh it off, because I got tired of it, and that's how I trained myself to be handling it ever since I was a kid, especially the stairs thing. I got so tired of it until one day when I was 14 years old, I am diagnosed with jumper knee cracking. And that thing changed my life for whole many years, from one to another. Maybe I got unlucky for that. Jumper knee cracking is, I don't even know how to describe that, but back then I go to school with a support leg. It's a metal steel that you wear on the side with a strap, a rubber strap and all that. And at first I was using crutch. Is that how you call? I don't know how to say it. It's like a wood support. And after that, doctor did recommend me that thing, so I used that to go to school, and it pushed me to my limit, because the stair obsession thing is gonna be off from now. I couldn't walk stairs with my both leg, and it's gonna be imbalanced all the way through. And because of that condition, I push myself to get both of my leg rituals to be done. Usually I walk right, left, right, left, right, left. If I were to start my step on the right, then I have to end my step on the left. but there are stairs that are just not in even number. I mean, not in the right amount of, not in the proper way that I want it to be. So it's gonna kill me so badly that I have to walk the stairs twice up and down to make my both feet equally step on the right amount of steps that I take. And when you done that, when you walk, for example, I walk right foot first and I end right foot down, I have to walk up with my right foot and end with my right foot up as well, but I'm gonna have to do it with my left foot. And then when I do that, I'm still staying at the top, so I have to go down. And guess what I did? With that pain on the leg, I actually walked down the stair with both of my feet. It's a crazy thing to do until I got so tired of it. And ever since I have that condition, I realized that there are so many diseases that I've gone through. I think that is how it leads me to nosophobia, or maybe it's because of how OCD triggers it, or maybe how OCD leads to it. I do have nosophobia. I fear of diseases. I don't like condition and all that, especially with my left knee, and that things got worse when it come into a few accident and pranks that leads to more damages to it. And nosophobia is a fear of diseases, and hypochondria, like I said, is a abnormal anxiety that you feel on the sensation of your body. And I'm not sure when or how did it all grows, but growing up with all these things, actually they grow along with you. And I have been, maybe it's because of MCO, movement control order, because we've been staying at home too long, it grows even further ahead of me. That is how these few weeks I have been shutting myself down. I've been hiding a lot. I haven't talked to a lot of people. And thank you guys so much for everyone who actually DM me. Surprisingly, I have no idea what got you guys into messaging me all of a sudden, and even some of my fans, they actually speak up to me and say that I should speak up for myself. I should tell them, maybe if I need somebody to talk, they will talk to me. But to be honest, I don't even know how to talk. And due to this mind ritual that I do, recently I've been feeling a few symptoms. So this is what I do. Firstly, I have an obsession to know. I have curiosity that I want answer, and I'm looking for reassurance. So what I did is I go on to the internet, I search up all the symptoms that I have, and it leads to different things like CKD, chronic kidney diseases, and on many other things. These are just examples, by the way. I'm not gonna tell you symptoms that I face and all that, but it all leads to this. And then it leads to a new ritual where I wake up in the morning, I am gonna drink, usually I wake up in the morning and I drink a glass of water. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a vegan for 3 years. I shift my diet to vegetarian on my 3rd year anniversary last November, and yeah, I made that decision because of health concern, and I pick up my diet to what's best for me and what benefits me a lot. And yeah, I choose compassion, but I also have a lot of contradicting things that goes into my mind. You can judge me, I'm sorry if that saddened you guys, or I'm sorry if I'm being ironic myself, but I don't even know what I really am going through, that I made all this decision. But I just chose to be myself and make my own decision the way that I think is right and the way that I want it to be. So that is how it leads me. And this ritual things that I'm talking about leads me to morning ritual that I often check the urine. I never often see what kind of urine that I have. I never even realized that, I never even noticed them. But ever since I read the symptom and all that, all of a sudden everything just popped up, and it freaks me out. I spent so long in the toilet. I spent so long looking through the toilet bowl and trying to analyze everything. It leads me to two things. One is a negative impact, and two is a positive impact. The negative impact is it brought me stress, it brought me fears, it brings negative thinking out of me. Suddenly all of this makes sense, and suddenly everything is gonna lead me to death and all that. And if I really am gonna have this diseases, might as well I die, or what's the point of living and all that. And all of a sudden it shuts my eye, and I don't even see the purpose of my life anymore. It's like all of a sudden I'm so focused up on urine, and I don't even know how to speak up to your friend like, hey, is your urine like this? Does your urine have bubbles? Does your urine have all these? It sounds, it maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe that's the thing that I'm supposed to do. But here's the thing: what if I all of a sudden text somebody about that, and then all of a sudden say, dude, and then I hear that word again, you're exaggerating, you're exaggerating, you're exaggerating, you're exaggerating. I hate it word so much in my life. And yeah, you can say it as much as you want. If you really hate me that much, go ahead. You can go ahead and say the word again, even though it's gonna hurt me. I think since I'm already hurt with that comment, go ahead. But yeah, I was talking about that urine thing, and that is where it leads me to that stupid ritual. And but the good part of it that it leads me is to actually see improvement, to actually not really doing experiment, but I actually shift more on my dietary. I drink a lot of water recently because I read about dehydrations, what it can lead to me. Yeah, and I read a lot of book, I read a lot of article. Some article might kill my mind, some article might be helpful, some articles might trigger my fear, but some article are actually the answer that I need. And recently I drank a lot of water. That is the reason why I've been having a lot of bottles lately. I force myself to drink a lot of water, and I see good results. So that is a big relief to me. Otherwise, this whole week I have been trying. Otherwise, this whole week I've been losing the will to even live on, just because of some symptom that I have. It's really stupid, and yeah, you can say I overreact, or yeah, all that. And it leads me to being, it leads to insomnia, so the lack of sleep. And when you're lack of sleep, it leads to fatigue. And being fatigue means being, weak. You feel your body is really weak, you're lacking of sleep. Fatigues come with a lot of reasons, and also it leads to a lot of diseases that you might not want to hear, you might not like it. Like all of a sudden it makes it, all of a sudden I thought I have I don't want to say any diseases because I don't like it. I don't like let's say you have something serious or chronic, and that is how it freaks me out. But I'm trying to be positive as well. I'm trying to tell myself it's because I did not have proper sleep and all that. And due to all this stress, it leads me to more fatigueness. And then it leads to maybe anemia and all that diseases. I learned all this from the internet because I searched too much. Yeah, I searched too much. And I think I need a discipline to stop as well. Sometimes maybe I need to look it on the brighter side, and also to have more courage in facing all these things, because I'm not alone, and I do think about the others who actually have them and how they are facing it. I have a lot of respect, and I pray that they can get better soon. Back then, the only person who actually knows about these things, about all this condition that I actually being completely honest to, was my ex-girlfriend, who no longer with me. We broke up I think it was last year. No, it was a couple of years ago. I don't know, I'm losing track of time. I don't even I tend recently I've been forgetful about my own age because of I've been too stressed out. I've been too stressful with everything that I was being super paranoid about everything. So I've been too stressed out about all that, and it's just wiped me out. It's like it gives me a great beating, and I'm super exhausted. As you can see, I have long hair, I haven't shaved and all that. I haven't been taking care of my physical, although I've been too tired with my hygienic measurement. And yeah, but I'm blessed with a very good doctor, because a few years ago when I think it was called dermatitis on my hand, my doctor actually recognized that condition, and he actually investigate out like what leads to it and all that. He also give me reassurance, and that's where he starts speaking up to me about my mental health, what I might be suffering to, and he wants me to be completely honest about it, and I did. So he helps me a lot, honestly. He did help me a lot, and he did question me whether I want to go find some help, or maybe I can handle it in a few ways. And he did suggest me a lot of things. And it did helps a lot. That's how I can handle my excessive washing condition, because yeah, that thing is killing my skin. It hurts so bad. My hand were all red and there are some dots and all that, due to maybe chemical reaction from the soap or sanitizer that I use too much a day. And I even calculate how many times that I wash my hand. So imagine, because I used to work in a restaurant, imagine one order I have to wash my hand for 3 to 4 times, and I have like hundreds of customer a day, and there are like hundreds of orders, there are thousands of orders. So just do the math, how many times that I wash my hand. I don't really know the purpose of me making this video, to be honest, but if this video actually reach out to someone, and if this video helps people, but to be honest, I think it helps me a lot, because I've been keeping a lot of things in deep inside, and yeah, it feels so much better when you finally speak up. And if this helps you in a way, or maybe if you have friends or people who have this condition, I hope you guys can be more understanding to them. And if you actually have this condition as well, I hope you are ready to speak up to the person nearest to you. And if we happen to know each other, you can maybe speak to me as well. But if you are trying to speak about symptom that you have and all that, please don't do that to me, because I am not the right person for you to talk to, and you might freak me out even more, and I might scare you off even more. So it's not a good energy that leads to nothing. And yeah, so it comes down to this decision of making me deciding whether I should upload this video or not. It's the toughest decision to be made. It scares me a lot, because I am afraid of the judgment that I get. Maybe the people might find this video cringy, maybe it's something to be made fun of, maybe I'm exaggerating things again. But I hope it helps somebody, and I hope it helps you guys to maybe have better understanding on others, and maybe to be more understanding on me. And maybe it's a way for me to help people to reach out to me, and in a way that I think it's gonna work for me. And if you guys have this condition, if you guys aren't aware of it, read more about it. Maybe it will help you out. And you have to know how to handle it on your own. There's no cure to it. I hate to burst your bubble. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be honest to you. There are no cure to it, but there are ways to handle it. And it's not, I don't like to call it a disease. Yeah, you can call it a disorder, but I would call it a condition. But maybe I think that's what makes us unique, because some people see things differently, you know. And I think that's the way I see things, and maybe that's what makes me me. That's what makes me myself. And yeah, let's wrap this video up. I'm definitely gonna upload this, because actually some of my fans did try to reach me out, and they did give me a suggestion to watch some video, and I think maybe that's how it leads me to making this video as well. So I hope you guys find something beneficial from this. I hope it helps you out in some way. So yeah, be sure to leave this video a big thumbs up. I don't know, just give this video a like. That will help me some in a way, maybe. And yeah, if you want to support me, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are interested to watch videos that I create. I do Pokemon Go stuff, but I also want to make contents differently. I just want to upload whatever I think that I want to upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you guys want to support me in this journey of mine becoming a content creator, be sure to check out my Patreon. I leave the link down below. I make some artworks to offer for my Patreon members. All of them are Pokemon related, and yeah, those artworks are free to download. They are all in HD for your mobile phone, smartphone, and desktop as well, if you guys like it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, stay safe, and I want to say thank you all to frontliner, police officer, army, nurse, who are all standing out there risking themselves out I never picture you can say I'm a coward, but I couldn't picture myself out being out there. But if it's something that I have to do, I'm gonna build up that courage to do it. So yeah, I salute you guys, and you guys have my respect. See you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace out. Bye bye.